All right, so I just went on for about a good 5 to 6 minutes in the last video, but I'm gonna try to cut this down in 60 seconds. Try to make this a 60-second video. So many of you guys are getting ready to get these big income tax returns, and I just want you guys to know that you don't need to go and blow this money out on some Jordans and all these shopping sprees and these Gucci purses and all of this other foolishness. I got news for you. If you're not working for that stuff, if you're not saving $20 and $25 every time you get paid until you get to the cost of that product, then you're getting ready to waste that money. I don't have a problem with you spending $220 on a pair of shoes, but you don't need to be doing it out of one paycheck. You don't need to be doing it out of one income tax check. That's not the way that this process is supposed to work. You need to take some of that money, and so many of you don't have life insurance now. I'm not an insurance salesman, so I have nothing to gain from this. But you have a lot to gain. Your children have a ton to gain. The separation in gap, the separation of wealth in this country, that gap is bridged by life insurance. That's where it's at. So if you want your children to be in a better situation, if something was to happen to you, because the reality of it is, somebody that's watching this video or who will see this video will not make it through 2016. That's just the reality of the world that we live in. So I need you guys to really take that into consideration. I'm not a licensed insurance agent, but there's plenty of them out there. I know a few of them. If I need to recommend one to anyone, some of you guys getting ready to see a $5, $6, $7, $8,000 tax return. Do something smart with your money. Start a college 2-and-2 program for your children. Pay it out for the rest of the year. Don't worry about getting on a monthly payment plan. Pay it out for the next 12 months. So when you get your tax returns next year, you can do it the same thing. Pay it out for the next 12 months. Make sure that you're not putting yourself in position. Do the same thing with that insurance plan. It'll cost you anywhere between $350 to $500 for the year for a $500,000 insurance policy based on your age and your health. So listen to me. Take care of your future. Your children are depending on it because you may not ever see wealth. You may not ever know what it feels like to make $100,000 in 1 year, but you have the possibility to start your children out without being in debt. You have an opportunity to start them out being ahead of the game, to start them out with the possibility of building and branding their own company or investment firm from the get-go so they can benefit from your loss of life instead of having to deal with the struggles of your loss of life. So again, I hope you guys receive this message well. Let's do something smart about this money. Contact an advisor. Stop making the same dumb decisions that you've made for the last 5 or 6 years. It's time for us to get up and make some moves happen. Power moves.